How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is Uncle Willie. Welcome to the Miami Geeks weekly updates, brought to you by Digital Crack Network. I'm the retro game specialist and Uncle Willie, and with me, as always, is the awesome Punisher 305. Bruh. Bruh!
Ah! Pineapples! I want to go home. I don't want to. I want to go home!
Okay, my defense, your voice. Sorry, that's all I have.
Okay, if women were to react to my voice the way you did, I wouldn't be able to do this podcast right now.
Show me your nuts.
Oh, how you doing? They're from USA.
Just
I
saying.
mean, I mean, okay, look. You touched some parts of me which I didn't know existed.
I touched nothing. I want it on the record. We are not in the same room. Hell nah.
Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, that happened. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I am. But we are here, and we have a lot to talk about, folks. Besides the fact that what you saw, that never happened.
No.
But we have plenty to talk about.
We will not talk about that. We will not talk about that.
We won't talk about Bruno. But
I did
look,
touch
dude.
it, right?
Oh, say it again.
You filthy swine! I will kill you!
But I did touch you, right?
Yeah.
Eres
pair of
un
pants.
puto.
Can we get a sponsor for new pants? Just saying. Just new pants.
It has to be evidently sperm proof.
Waterproof, airy proof. It needs to be something proof for right now. I'm just saying. But yeah, guys, we have plenty to talk about, and we need to we have to talk about it right now, Willie. Which, okay, there's so much going on with Microsoft that I don't even know how to even acknowledge it right now. First of all, what's going on with Microsoft versus the FTC hearing, dude? There's so much I'm hearing that I'm a little baffled right now. What's going on?
Listen. Okay, for context. The Microsoft hearing versus the FTC started last week.
Last week? Okay.
We didn't get to talk about it because the Friday show was not available because I was not feeling well.
Glad you're
But
good,
I guess I'm good. I guess. I don't know. Either way, a lot of stuff, a lot of dirt has been thrown back and forth.
So it's kind of one of
Let's
those
see
fights.
if we can cover everything. We'll start with the announcement. I mean, I'll give a cliff notes.
Mm-hmm.
The vice president of Xbox, Sarah Bond, said that Activision demanded special treatment for Xbox. When I say Activision, I mean Activision Blizzard. And when I say Activision Blizzard, I mean their CEO, Bobby Kotick, who is absolutely slime, saying that if they didn't get a more favorable revenue share from Xbox, they would cut Xbox off from Call of Duty. For context, normally there's a 70-30 split, meaning that Activision gets 70%, the publisher gets 30%. Bobby Kotick wanted an 80-20 revenue split.
80-20?
Meaning that they wanted more from Xbox because they had a favorable position. Let's be honest. Many people who play Call of Duty play either on PC or PlayStation.
Got it.
So Bobby Kotick is like, yeah, I'm going to play from a position of strength. And Microsoft said, oh, really? I guess we're going to buy your ass. again, Sarah Bond mentioned that the Xbox is working off of Xbox Game Pass and cloud gaming, and talking about how that's what they're more focused on. It's not the console sales; it's the service sales.
Mhm.
And threw in as evidence an email from PlayStation CEO Jim Ryan saying that when Microsoft first announced that they were going to try to buy Activision Blizzard, he wasn't worried. And I'm going to quote him. Based on the email, he said that it was not an Xbox exclusivity play at all, and that he was thinking bigger than that. Meaning that he was pretty sure we will continue to see Call of Duty on PlayStation for many years to come, and they'll be okay, more than okay. Their main argument was that if Microsoft buys Activision Blizzard,
Mhm.
it will kill Call of Duty for PlayStation.
That's what it sounded like. Yeah.
No, that's what they said.
Oh. Oh.
They said, oh no, because if Microsoft buys ActiBliz, then we're not going to get Call of Duty anymore. But there are emails saying, yeah, that's not going to happen.
Perfect. I mean, I guess.
There's more.
Oh, please.
Remember our last podcast when we talked about how Sony wouldn't share details about the PlayStation 6 with Activision Blizzard if Microsoft bought them?
Yeah, I remember. I remember that. Which I thought was a stupid idea, but still.
I thought so too, except that I mentioned that, because Microsoft is going to own them, that maybe there'd be some thought about maybe, getting advanced info.
Mhm.
Well, the expecting starting period for the next generation is 2028.
So,
And they got
So
that
the-
information by being involved in the Activision Blizzard buyout.
Huh.
So, yes, Jim Ryan saying that they wouldn't want to share details with Xbox. There's some merit to it. But they're just throwing so much dirt back and forth.
yeah, so this is all
Disgusting.
technically like this is kind of looks like to me like a schoolyard fight. Like one of those type of fights, you know what I'm saying?
Schoolyard fights don't have this level of stakes. There was today, the trial continued, and Microsoft admitted that they wanted to buy Zynga first,
Oh.
and then decided, you know what, we'll go after Activision Blizzard, because Call of Duty Warzone is a popular mobile game, and they also own Candy Crush. So yeah, it's a horrible back and forth. At the end of the day, the FTC, I will say this, the FTC is woefully underprepared. Like, they're making arguments that don't matter. Like, oh, because you can go and decide that you want to keep Activision Blizzard games that are multi-platform, and decide that you're going to keep those exclusive. Okay. Yeah. But we've tried to make deals with multiple people, not just Sony. They went to Nintendo. They went to other cloud gaming platforms saying, no, we're going to keep these games absolutely multi-platform for 10 years.
Wow. That sounds like wishful thinking, but
then again, what if I told you that Starfield, the highly anticipated Bethesda game that everybody wants to play, is going to be Xbox only?
yeah. That I don't know.
There
And
is
I don't know.
merit all the way around, but it looks like the FTC, at least their lawyers, aren't really well prepared. Like, they're making arguments that don't apply to the current case. Microsoft is like brushing things aside. Like, Microsoft is saying they have a multifaceted relationship with Sony and PlayStation. And also saying that, oh yeah, by the way, Sony wanted to make Final Fantasy 16 PlayStation exclusive.
Again, this sounds like a schoolyard fight with two annoying kids.
To a certain point, it does. Microsoft is doing things that Sony has done and is still doing, and complaining, and Sony's complaining, oh no, because they're doing it. I'm going to say this again.
Mm-hmm.
Sony pays for early access to Call of Duty. Them complaining about Microsoft trying to get an advantage is so hypocritical that it actually breaks my brain. They tried to make Final Fantasy 16 Xbox exclusive. PlayStation exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
They've done that for years. When they can't make it exclusive through money, they just buy the studios. They bought Bungie. And yes, Bungie wants to stay independent, but I guarantee you that Sony and PlayStation will get benefits ahead of time with Destiny games.
Yeah, they will, technically.
So,
but you know what?
PlayStation is talking straight out of their
the anus.
Yes.
All right, but that's all fun and dandy. But I'm gonna probably leave this for the audience, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think about that? Pretty much this whole thing with the FTC and Microsoft. Please comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Let's have a conversation about this. But we got to continue on, and we have to talk about this right now, dude. It's about Alan Wake 2, a digital only, because Remedy wants to give it more time so they can polish the game, which I think that's horse crap. Like, this game has been in the works forever. Like, I remember hearing this, over 8 years back, give or take.
Alan Wake 2 has been in development for a while. Recently, actually, not too long ago, Remedy did say that Alan Wake 2 would only have a digital release. It comes out October 17th. And they said that the reason why is because they want the flexibility to fix things before its release.
Mm-hmm.
To understand it, we have to really go into the whole process of making a game. Studios work on a game to a point where they're comfortable releasing it, and you always hear them saying that the game has gone gold.
Yeah.
When a game goes gold, it means that this is code locked. This is the way the game is going to come out on release.
Yeah, so like
10
out of 10
testing.
Almost.
Yeah, the QA testing on a game never stops, because even when you say, okay, the game is locked for a gold release on physical, they might find other things. And so they'll go and say, all right, but we found some issues after we went gold, and you'll get a day one patch. What Remedy is saying is they are going to forego a physical release so that they're not locked to a gold date for a physical release, and it gives them a little more flexibility to get the game practically, in good shape before it's released.
Okay.
I call bullcrap for two reasons.
Tell me.
Number one, the fact that a game goes gold has never stopped a publishers from releasing a game. Oh, the game went gold. Oh, there's 14 problems. Nah, keep working on those problems.
Yeah.
We'll release a patch. Number two, we've known for a long time that, at the very least, Microsoft, but Sony involved as well with PlayStation, they want to remove physical distribution for games. Better control for the publishers. A lot of different reasons why they don't want to have a physical release at all. Like everything be digital.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. How do you feel about that?
I personally think it's just garbage. I mean, like you said pretty much before already, there's a lot of companies out there that they just say, well, it only has 14 problems. The game, fudge it. Just push it out there and we'll patch it up. This is no excuse. Like, there's no excuse. Like, oh, we just want to take time to polish it. To me, it sounds like they're just trying to find more time for excuses versus trying to really polish a game. That's just me. And also, they probably have like a bunch of bugs and stuff that is in that game right now. And they just say, all right, just give them like the quick little demo and that's it. And turn it off. And we'll work on the rest. Again, this all sounds to me like just utter crap.
Like,
but again, that's just my opinion.
Like, as a person who has a Nintendo Switch,
yeah,
I get pissed off when I get a physical release and the majority of the game I still have to download digitally. I understand the benefits of digital release, but I still want to have a physical copy.
I agree there too. Like, if you're gonna get the game, the physical game, you're expected to download or whatever, and then whatever updates are out there, it should just update the disc itself, not sit there and be like, okay, I have a 2-hour download after I put a disc in there. Like,
it's not even that. Like, I'm always going to point to Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5.
Okay.
I have a copy on the PS3. If I put that in my PS3, unless I can download updates, I'm stuck with nothing more than a tutorial. That was a famous example of, we have to release a game, and they released the game, but the game wasn't completed when it went gold. So if, let's say tomorrow, Sony says, we're going to cut the PS3 off.
Okay.
If I put my PS3 disc in my console, I will only have the tutorial because that's all there is on the disc. The rest of the game has to be downloaded because they did not finish that when they went gold. Why even release it?
Yeah,
physically.
That's what I agree.
But that's what they want. That's what they want. They want you to. They want to control every aspect of you playing the game.
You know what? Since you're bringing up control, let's continue on to the next subject, Willie. Shall we?
Shall we?
And I'm gonna say this, and I'm not trying to be condescending or even remotely mad at it. But Barbie's pink convertible is coming to Forza Horizon 5 along with a special DreamHouse Xbox. I'm not even mad, folks. I'm telling you this. I'm gonna tell you right now. Barbie earned her ranks in my, at least in my eyes, because of the movie. I mean, that's just me. I'm just saying right now, and I'm glad that she's getting her car in Forza. But I'm also gonna be honest here. These controllers looks pretty sick. These controllers look pretty freaking sick. I like them. Now, this whole creativity of having an Xbox within a freaking Barbie house, that's just freaking Xbox just showing off. But it's awesome. It's awesome as well. I think if my little girl, if I was a little girl, I'd be like, you know what? I want that. That's pretty hot. That's just my opinion, at least.
My daughter is turning 22 in a few months.
Yeah.
And if I were to buy her this Barbie Xbox Series S, she would lose her damn mind.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even be mad because
I wouldn't either.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing that makes me mad about this is that they're not also doing a Hot Wheels thing where you have Hot Wheels cars in Forza Horizon 5 and you get a Hot Wheels Xbox Series S, because they did this on PC. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Okay, I'm going to show you. Go
ahead.
I'm going to send you the link, and you can be the judge. It is a video.
What's a video?
So be careful with that.
All right, I'm going to make sure to play it, but pause it.
Once upon a time, there were matching PCs for Barbie and for Hot Wheels. And I was this close when my son was younger to buy him a Hot Wheels PC.
So technically what we're looking at right here is the Hot Wheels PC.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie,
I was ready to buy him that.
That is badass. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually pretty cool. It has a handle to carry, CD drive, hard disk drive, and it comes with its own freaking. Oh my god!
And there's the Barbie one,
dude.
So
that is pretty.
If I would have bought this,
I would have got that
for my son, and then bought the Barbie one for my daughter, I guarantee you that I would have won Father of the Century.
Oh yeah, you have been dad of everything.
But Forza Horizon 5 is going to have Barbie's Corvette and a Hummer EV.
Oh.
I'm not even mad because Forza Horizon 5 is the, oh my God, let's go insane version of Forza. And you know what? I'm with you on that.
Okay. What I'm not with, besides the talking about new controls for Barbie and stuff like that, is the new LeBron James. And the thing is that I'm not really up to it. LeBron is just a piece of crap, and I don't support anything that he does. I don't. Like, this controller may look cool and all that, but the fact that it's him, it's all LeBron, like envy me type of crap, I just don't. Okay. I know there's a lot of LeBron fans out there. More power to you. I'm not saying that you guys are idiots. I'm not, because you know what? We all have our favorites, our freaking favorite players and all that good stuff. But him specifically, he's just too up there, man. And I don't really dig him.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. You want to get mad at me?
It's not even a controller. There's a whole Xbox, PlayStation.
There's a whole line of things. There's a PS5 controller. There's a PS5 console cover.
Yeah,
and whatever. I'm gonna say this. LeBron James, however you feel about him, he played with the Miami Heat for 4 years.
Yeah,
we went to the finals every year he was here, and we won twice.
Yeah,
I don't care what y'all say about him going back to Cleveland and then Los Angeles. He was here for 4 years, and we won 2 titles with him.
Yeah.
He's all right in my book.
Okay.
Does that mean I'm going to buy his merch? Hell no. Because a PS5 controller, and mind you, I don't have a PS5, but a PS5 controller that LeBron James spit on costs $80.
Nah.
I won't pay $60 for a PS4 controller. Therefore, this is not for me. When I buy my PS5, because there's going to be a PS5 Slim eventually, I'm going to bet my life on it. Even if I got that PS5 Slim, I'm not going to buy a PS5 controller that LeBron James spit on.
Nah, screw that. Stop it.
I'm not even buying a PS5 controller that Final Fantasy spit on. And I love me some Final Fantasy. I bought the Pixel remaster of Final Fantasy 1 through 6. It's back there.
A few minutes later.
I went and bought Final Fantasy 1 through 6 Pixel remaster, physical. And all the games are in here. Nintendo won't even give you all the goddamn games.
Jeez.
I'll spend money on that. I won't spend money on LeBron's. Yeah, no. Oh, hey man, hey, I got a PS5. I even have a PS5 because you know why? Because Sony will make a PS5 that fits in my shelf. Put a picture of my shelf right now. Put a picture of this. Okay, how am I gonna put a PS5 in that crap?
I don't know.
I can't.
And you can't. I mean, you're gonna have the actual Tower of Terror in there. That's how big that thing is.
That thing is bigger than my house. Make a PS5 Slim, detachable CD. I don't care. If it fits, it goes in. If it doesn't, go to hell.
Well, you see, Willie, it's true what Willie's saying. It is true. I mean, he does have a point. If it's not slim and small, it's not going to go in.
That's what she said.
I got to be careful how I say that, but yes.
I mean, if I can get my the girls that I talk to think that way, then I would be a lot better.
All right. But look, if we're going to be talking about Nintendo, Willie, let's talk about what's going on with the Nintendo shareholders meeting disrupted by a ranting Splatoon 3 fan. What?
Okay. This is a boss move.
But what's going on here? Like, why would just they'll be disputed, all this interruption and stuff like that?
This is a boss move.
Go
It
ahead.
starts with a Twitter user, and I apologize if I got it wrong, but there's a lot of consonants there. Haruhi Katako.
Sure.
He bought $3,570 worth of Nintendo stock to get himself in the next shareholders meeting. How did he decide to use his new power as a Nintendo shareholder?
What?
He decided he was going to bitch about the lack of customization options for male characters in Splatoon 3.
Okay.
Okay. This is what happened. He bought the stock, 512,000 yen. He bought the stock so that he can be in the meeting.
Like that, just like that.
Yes. And decided that he was going to rant about the fact that male customization options are not as prevalent as female options. Like, he actually ranted about this. And halfway through, they were trying to cut him off, like, oh, there are other people who want to ask things. He kept going. No, because there aren't that many options. What happened?
Yeah,
Nothing.
please. Nothing.
Nothing. Because the head of Nintendo,
Mm-hmm.
Shuntaro Furukawa, said, "Oh, thank you for your interest in playing our game. We appreciate your valuable opinion," and moved on.
Oh, that's crazy, dude.
But he spent money to get the right to bitch about it. Instead of going to Reddit or NeoGAF to
Yeah.
bitch about how, hey, guys are not getting enough, he spent money to get to the head of Nintendo and tell him, hey, make us prettier.
That's
Is
okay.
it worth it?
You know what?
I don't know.
Maybe not. Or maybe, who knows? Maybe there's someone out there that actually
Okay.
listen to the man.
All right. If you had $4,000,
yeah,
how would you spend it? Would you go and buy stock in the company who's doing your game wrong? Or would you go on a frigging vacation?
Vacay.
Where?
Anywhere. I don't care. It could be around the block as much
Give
as I
me
care.
one destination, just one.
One Bimini. Or Coco Cay.
Bimini?
Yeah.
Okay. $4,000, you can get there.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Like, I don't care about a game enough to buy stock in a company just to get in a shareholder meeting. Like, I would go and buy ActiBliz stock just to get in a shareholder meeting and say, Bobby Kotick, quit. You're a piece of crap.
Okay,
no one likes you. You need to die.
All right, so if we had enough money to spare, I'll do that. That right there sounds good.
If I had the money to buy ActiBliz stock, I would buy enough to be able to get into the shareholders meeting and tell Bobby Kotick to just quit. Give the keys to Phil Spencer. He knows what he's doing. You need to go away forever.
Forever.
You wanted to
Gone.
kill one of your assistants. Go away.
I agree. You know what? Yeah, Bobby, you know what you gotta do. You know what you gotta do. But Willie, okay, so we already got that part covered, and you know what? Amazingly, I like it. We need to talk about the box office, bro. There's a lot going on, man, and we need to explain. Like, Elemental shows off Spark overseas. That's one. The Flash crosses 200 million worldwide. The Little Mermaid is near 500 million. China is Lost in the Stars international box office. So there's a lot going on here in the weekend box office, dude, and we need to talk. Like, I'm surprised at the fact that the Flash is actually like falling kind of behindish. I mean, you would have thought that they'll be, yeah, you would have thought that they'll be making some good money at least.
Is an understatement.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna say this ahead of time.
Go ahead.
I saw the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay. It wasn't spectacular, but it was okay.
I felt
Ezra Miller
was mere like.
Ezra Miller gave a great performance as both of them, because there were two. Sasha Calle was really good as Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
And it was great to see Michael Keaton and everything else that happened.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was going to have the drop that it had. Like, The Flash has the worst box office drop in DC history.
That's bad, dude.
It's to the point where they're comparing Flash to your favorite movie. You know I'm going to say it.
Go.
You can feel I'm going to say it.
Go.
It's Morbin time.
Oh, God. Shoot me in my heart when you're at it.
They are comparing The Flash to Morbius. It had a 73% drop in its second weekend. By far the worst drop in DC history.
That's a big drop, dude. That's a big drop.
It's enormous.
That's like
To
that's
the
not even
point
like
where
it's not even like missing a step. That's like literally missing all steps and going down the freaking
to the
whole,
point where
the whole thing.
not just Elemental surpassed it in the second week, but
Gonna
so
catch some-
did Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which was the number one movie this past weekend with $5.7 million. For those of you who are wondering, yes, the box office is hurting. We're in the midst of like blockbuster series season. It's
Yeah,
always summer
always.
when the top movie for a week in summer to only make $5.7 million. Things are bad.
It is. And look, I'm gonna piggyback off of this part. I saw Flash 2. And I don't want to be that one guy. There was some fun parts in the movie. Yes, I will have to tell you that part. Most of the fun parts has to be when I saw Batman, both of them that were on there, and the Supergirl lady, which again, she was actually really good. I don't know why I was just so underwhelmed with the movie. I just kind of like watched it and like hoped for like more to happen and whatever. Again, I giggled, I laughed. I thought some parts were pretty interesting and really fun. But it stops. It's not like even like, oh man, I can't wait to see more. My God, it's amazing. It's like excitement, lame jokes, and then it's like fudge, man. Like, damn, like I wanted more. But then again, that's my opinion. And I'm always the optimist one. I'm always the one that's always looking for the bright side of certain movies.
Yeah. You're
and it really
fine.
knows it. Yeah. And the thing is that this movie, I was pretty excited. I want to see it. And it really took out of me. Actually, we did a role reversal here, folks. I'm actually Willie, and Willie's actually me.
That's not true.
Why?
That's not true, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because I thought the original Sonic model was garbage.
Oh, okay. Look, sorry. That happened again. Look,
Stop
the
it.
first
Not that
original,
serious.
Look, it's not to you, but you have to explain these puppies. I'm sorry, but look, the original Sonic model. Yes, I try to give it the benefit of doubt that maybe something's going to happen. Maybe it'll be an interesting movie. But face it, folks, that homunculus looking thing was just bad. It was horrible.
You were actually rooting for the homunculus. So
Actually,
you cannot be an Fullmetal Alchemist because the homunculus cannot win.
Look. Fine. That thing was atrocious. It was, bro. I can't even help myself. Like, I was like, you know what? I'll let it be. Let's see what happens. Hands down, in my eye, I was like, that thing is ugly, man. Like, what the hell were they thinking? When they did the whole...
That thing scared my great-grandchildren. And my grandchildren are 3 and 2.
Dude, that thing is bad. It's Sonic. It was bad. But look, when they fixed it up, it was awesome. They did really good after that.
If it were Sonic, I would be happy because memes. But it wasn't Sonic. It was Sonic. And that thing scared my sperm.
Look, but I will give anything right now today, only today, to see the full movie with that homunculus. I'm pretty sure I'm going to laugh my ass off.
No.
I'm pretty sure of it.
No.
Are you kidding me?
The only way you would laugh at that is if the voice was provided by Neil Breen.
Take me, Jesus.
If the Breenius were to voice Sonic, I would not be speaking to you right now because all the protein in you would just disappear.
It would. I'll just be all one big old sticky mess because of how awesome that movie will be.
But okay. let's go through the box office for the week.
Go ahead.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse regained the lead with 5.764, so $5.8 million. Elemental made a comeback.
About time.
It's still number 2, but it got 5.48, which is 5.5 million.
Okay.
The Flash dropped all the way to 4.5, which is 4.6, whatever, million. Elemental is not a bad movie. I saw the movie. It's really good.
It is. It's really good. I told you, it's a really good movie.
But like I told you, parents who have children that want to go to the movies are going to go and see Elemental because it's an animated movie they can watch.
Yeah.
It did drop The Flash to number 3. Number 4 is the Transformers Rise of the Beast with 3.8 million. That movie is dropping. Number 5, a movie that I do want to see, No Hard Feelings with Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay.
I want her to be my friend because she is so genuine. Did you see the Hot Ones episode with her?
Mm-hmm.
When she got to the last dab, she panicked hard. Please play it.
Okay, is this what bad? What do you mean? What do you mean by shaking it? What are you doing? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
That's actually pretty cool.
Like, she is so genuine. I want to be her friend. That debuted at number 5 with 3.7 million. Then The Little Mermaid, Asteroid City, a movie that Wes Anderson made, and it's kind of a flop, but not really. Number 8, Guardians of the Galaxy, then The Blackening, and The Boogeyman. By the way, wait, let me get to ASMR version of me. Hold on.
Oh, please go ahead. I'm ready.
Fast X. Family don't count for shit. It's 12th place with $324 million.
Keep talking to me, Willie. Keep talking to me.
I'm going to say it.
Go.
Fast who?
Yeah.
Fast not you.
There we go. There we go. But Willie, being the fact that we're talking about the whole thing with the Flash and the box office, it looks like there's more to this. I mean, the fact that the Flash earns the worst box office in drop history, DC history, like it's just bizarre, dude.
Their drop
is bizarre.
72.5%.
Yeah,
there are only 2 movies that have ever. There's only 2 comic book movies that have dropped more. Steel,
with Shaq,
starring Shaquille O'Neal,
wow,
at 78%, and your boy Morbius,
I swear,
at 73%. Those are the only 2 movies that have dropped more than The Flash. And the movies that are after, X-Men Dark Phoenix, which was garbage. It was garbage.
It was.
And The Suicide Squad, which had the oh yeah, by the way, of being released during the pandemic. The Suicide Squad is an amazing movie. Y'all need to watch it. That's all I have to say.
Okay, fine. And I'm okay with that. Sucks for the Flash, but whatever, dude. Now,
but Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, 69.1%. It's on the list.
I know.
I'm just saying.
Just ouch. But let's break this down to the last thing, Willie, we're going to be talking about, and it's Mortal Kombat. And the fact is that Mortal Kombat fans are losing their minds over Karl Urban, Johnny Cage tease, and a cast photo. Dude, look, I know everyone's like, oh man, but he plays this character, he plays that character. I personally like Karl Urban as any actor, anybody, dude. He plays awesome as a villain, as a hero, as a roundabout person. He's a really good actor. I like him. Like really good. I think he's gonna do awesome as Johnny Cage.
I think that Karl Urban as Johnny Cage is a really good casting. Yeah. Yes, it would have been great if they would have gotten Jean-Claude Van Damme, who is the model for Johnny Cage, to be in the movie. Yeah. But it couldn't happen. Fine. Karl Urban? Yes. Yeah. I want to... can you put the picture back up, please?
Yes.
No. Scroll down.
Oh, okay.
Like you're seeing a bunch of people there, right?
Yeah, right here.
Okay. Who do you not see?
The Tower himself.
What's his name?
Oh my god. I forgot his name. Oh my god, I just forgot his name. I'm just calling the Tower because he's just that big.
Okay. We talked about him. We talked about him not too long ago.
Yeah, well, that's Shao Kahn.
Martin Ford.
There we go. Martin.
There's one reason and only one reason why he's not in that picture.
Is it because he's taking the picture sitting down?
Because he will take the entire friggin' camera. Okay? The zipper for his pants is 2 miles long. That man is so large that ATC, okay, air traffic control, has to like reroute planes around him wherever he is. He is so large, okay? Like to him, the Great Lakes are just a place to drink water.
That guy is friggin' huge. He's huge.
No, he's not huge. Huge is not big enough. He affects the tides. Like the moon.
Like the moon
is afraid. The moon is afraid to revolve around him.
Dude, that's nuts. That's nuts, bro. Look at this close up of this guy. Look at this. He is Johnny Cage, bro. He's gonna. I don't know how. I'm not sure how he's gonna do the split, but I'm pretty sure his shadow kick and all his little taunts are gonna be out of this world. I'm actually looking forward to it.
Is an absolute dude.
Yes,
and I am 135% on board with him being Johnny Cage. That being said, Michael Ford as Shao Kahn will chew him up.
He will eat him alive, technically.
No, Michael Ford is larger than the earth.
Is there any more that we want to add to Mr. Martin Ford?
He's a large dude. That's what I'm trying to say.
With his 254 buttons that he has on his shirt and the 2 mile
872 buttons on his button-down shirt, and his zipper will cover Greenland.
He can literally zip. He can zip up a state. Just zip it up all the way.
He is so large that Delaware is scared.
Look, man. All right. I'm just gonna say it like this. I'm really looking forward to this Mortal Kombat a freaking movie. I can't wait to see it. And I know for a fact I'm gonna be laughing at Martin Ford, because when I see him out there with the skull helmet that he has to wear, which is made from real skulls, I'm pretty sure, because they couldn't cast. There's not enough cast in this world to make something like bring me the head of that. They're like, all right, sure.
They're going to have to get the skull of an elephant to put on his head. He is so large that he actually is his own area code.
Yeah, he is. But again, folks, what do you guys think about everything we talked about from above and below? Please comment down below. Let us know your thoughts, and let's have a conversation about this. But we have reached the end, which, my God, I can't believe we reached it right now. But guys, what do you guys think about this, man? I have the 1,000 zippers and buttons in my head now. Thanks to you, Willie, first of all. But all I gotta say is, guys, thank you so much. What?
I'm imagining Martin Ford coming towards me, and I can hear him a day in advance because by the time he reaches Pensacola, Miami's cut in half.
It's too late. It's too late. Boom. Where is he? Pensacola.
Yes.
You cannot run.
By the time I hear he's in Pensacola, I'm just going to throw myself in the ocean because the Sharks have a better chance with me. I'll just throw myself in the Shark's throat. If the Meg is listening, hey, Meg, can you help me out?
I'm pretty sure the Meg has YouTube underwater. He's like, these guys are awesome.
Martin Ford will punch that freaking thing in the nose and say, shut up, Meg.
Guys, thank you so much for watching this amazing show. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just so you know we'll come up with amazing news, which is 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday, and a little something in between. Willie, any last words?
Martin Ford, please don't kill me. I'm a good man. I have 2 children, and I have grandchildren. I'm just saying things in jest. If Rock Dwayne Johnson comes after me, please defend me. Please defend me.
I think you have a better chance of defending yourself off of Rock
Dwayne Johnson won't do anything. He'll just look at me and raise his eyebrow. Martin Ford will destroy him.
You will plummet him. But okay, all I gotta say is, Martin Ford, if you are watching us, I really hope you are watching us. Be our friend.
I'm your biggest fan. No, seriously, I'm fat. I'm your biggest fan.
Guys, thank you so much for watching us, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bah!